Rachika. Today on the World Suicide Prevention Day, we have Aditi, who is a practicing psychologist, and we are here to talk about mental health and to spread awareness regarding mental health and suicide prevention. Hi Aditi, welcome.
Hi Rachika, thank you.
To begin with, let's take a look at the fact sheet. Around 8 lakh people every year they commit suicide, which means 1 in 40 seconds. So that is really scary. So Aditi, could you tell us in a nutshell what is really happening?
Yes. So, times are changing, okay? And with these changing times, everybody's so caught up in this race. And as a result of that, what has happened is that we're really losing out on our connections as well as self-care, which is so important. All of us take any measure when it comes to an ailment with different organs of our body to heal it, to cure it. However, we just forget that the brain is the powerhouse. So our thoughts, our emotions, the way we deal with people, the way we interact with our environment becomes really important. And apart from that, another interesting phenomena that I have become more aware of is that in this race, we all are at different levels in the hierarchy. And it's become so important for people to sort of maintain their status, to protect their power, and as a result, we've just forgotten how to be respectful and kind towards each other. So in a nutshell, I think this is what is really happening.
So Aditi, could you tell us what can we do especially for today to make people more aware regarding mental health and suicide prevention?
Yes, of course. So firstly, I'd like to begin with telling you that the International Association for Suicide Prevention every year decides a theme for the World Suicide Prevention Day. And this year, the theme is working together to prevent suicide.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, yeah, and that itself is clear that it's all about coming together. It's about collaborating, becoming aware, becoming mindful, not just of suicide, but mindful of our environment and the people in it. So to begin with, I think let's just be kind and compassionate. Okay, set aside our roles, set aside our position in this hierarchy, this power play, put that all aside, and let's just respect another human being. Okay, I think that's something that everybody can do. Next, I would say that pause for a moment and listen. Okay, and over here, by that I mean sometimes sit with yourself, listen to your inner thoughts, listen to yourself, look at what's going on within. That's one thing. And the other aspect of listening I also mean is pause and listen to another person. All of us are so busy in our lives that listening has become a very surface level activity. Okay, so just pause and listen to another person. And sometimes we don't know how to react or respond, but let me tell you that just by listening, we're being supportive and sending out a message of concern and care, for that person. So that itself is enough. Next, when you're talking to a person who's sort of opening up and sharing their experiences and telling you how they feel, be very mindful of how you talk to them. Okay, saying things like, "Oh, it's okay, don't worry." A person who's so sad and is going through a struggle, would it really make a difference to them if we tell them don't worry? Okay, so that's something that we should refrain from. Even when we use phrases like, "Oh, I understand," when we say, "Oh, I understand," leave it at that and listen to the person. Don't make that person's pain go away by saying, "Oh, I understand, it happened to me also." Because over here, what we're doing is we're taking the credit away, generalizing the pain, and then telling, it's okay, chalta hai. It's normal, it happens. So let's not do those things. So let's just be a little more mindful when it comes to that. Next, let's be open. Okay, open about, say, if I'm struggling, finding somebody who I can confide in, finding somebody in my environment who I can share and openly express about that, I'm going through this, I'm feeling this way. Also open to seek professional assistance. Professionals are here for a reason. So encouraging people to seek professional assistance. End of the day, it takes just 1 minute to sort of notice if something is going on in your environment. It takes 1 minute to start a conversation with somebody, and it takes 1 minute to reach out. Now, reaching out is not just for the person who's struggling that, get up and reach out. They've already hit rock bottom. By reaching out, I'm actually urging everybody to reach out to people who need support. So let's come together and reach out in that manner. I think if we could just do these small things in our everyday life, it would make such a great impact. Apart from that, I would like to say that this association, the International Association for Suicide Prevention, yearly also has activities on this particular day. So I would really request everybody to join in this activity.
Yeah, so they have one activity which I want to mention, that on 10th September today, World Suicide Prevention Day, let's light a candle at 8 p.m. near a window to show support to mental health warriors who survived suicide, and to remember lost loved one, to show support to suicide prevention. Right, Aditi?
That's right. So do join in, and thank you so much. And apart from that, we also are going to leave you all with the available suicide prevention helplines and their contact details.
Thank you so much.